Hey, it's the Monday panel.
Well, hey.
Morning, good morning. How are we all?
Right, as you can see, the twins are coordinated again by accident. Right, it should be that way because you're looking that way. There we go. There we go. Hello, Tim.
Hello, Mike.
Oh, hi, Gary. Hi, Donna.
Hi, Tiff.
Hi.
Hey.
You should do the song to the what was that? What was the TV show in this? Well, you won't remember him, Mikey. Was it the Partridge Family where they were all in little squares and they were all looking
Something
up at
like
each
I always thought that was the Brady Bunch.
That was it. It was the Brady Bunch. So I could be looking up at Timmy. See, right up your nose, Tim. Tim looks down on
never
me.
seen it.
Everybody looks down on me, so
I doubt it. You're 6'3". You've
Jake
just
looks
feeling
down
all
on me.
small because Jake's going past you now.
Yeah, Jake has overtaken me. Yeah.
I was going to say, I think I'm the shortest of the bunch.
Yeah, you are. Because I'm the shortest bloke at the minute.
Anywho,
Yeah. So, what have you been up to this weekend, Gary?
I've been at a barbecue on Saturday,
Yeah.
and not a lot yesterday. Just went to church and all the good things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I did receive a package on Saturday. I got back from the barbecue and Marion said, "You've had a package delivered." And I said, "I haven't ordered anything." But it came from Bob.
And what was it, Gary?
Well, please don't fall down on me. I have received from Bob a floaty thing.
Wooden floating thing.
At the moment is unopened, but will be opened in a minute so I can have a look at what it entails. Because as it was sent to me, I feel compelled to stay there to build it. You can hear it creaking already.
No, that's just Marion pushing the screws back through from the other side.
So yes, so very kindly, Bob sent me I think it's a Chinese junk. I think.
That's
I
not.
mean,
Nice
that's what gives it away.
Yeah,
which is a type of ship.
If that's the instructions, I'm in trouble.
Well, Google's got your back now.
Yeah,
You can,
but I did notice.
You can always put a photo of it into ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't even need that. You can just use Google Lens. You can like real time just change it to English. It's pretty cool.
I've got Google Lens, so I'm going to have a look at that.
It'll be in order for a takeaway when he does it.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. Open it, and I might start building it.
I think you should. You received something in the post as well this weekend, Tim.
Have I? My decals.
Yes.
That's about it. Yes.
Yeah. Show people your diorama is what I'm getting at.
Oh yes. This is nice. This is.
We'll see how long my thing wants to stay alive for. My little
sounds like the sort of thing I should say.
That's cool.
Yeah, so the water isn't fully set yet, but yeah. Here he is. Having the time of his life, spinning around.
Yeah. Listening to Kylie.
Not at all dizzy.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's my little Panzer 2 on that base, which is just foam and stuff, and a little bit of plywood and some plastic card around the edge to make it all smooth.
Nice.
The bridge, is that made out of foam, or did you?
Yeah, these parts are.
Yeah.
They're foam, and then there's just a little plywood across the span.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
cool.
the sand is just the Vallejo sand texture.
Yeah.
And then just airbrushed that brown, yellow, and then IAF sand over the top. But yeah,
Brilliant. Nice.
it was fun.
done,
So yeah, put that together today.
Well done. Cool.
What about you, Mikey?
I put it on the
What's that?
shelf. I've done some painting on the Yag Panther over the weekend. Still got some more to do on it though. Camouflage. That's all I've done this weekend. But I've had a delivery of paints and a new shirt. But yeah, I've had that set delivered this morning. Which is the
Woohoo.
focus. There you go.
Cool.
Because I'm going to be putting a wall into it, I think.
Yeah.
And today I'm going to be putting them on the River Styx diorama thing.
Oh yeah, your Citadel skulls, Kim.
Yes. So that should be fun. Right. Oh, and we've got a new outro today as well.
Yes.
So keep your eyes out for that.
sounds
at the end.
ominous.
Should we go through the comments?
Yes, why not?
Yes. I don't know whether you want to warn people about the
Oh.
change to some stuff.
Yes. Thanks for reminding me. Before we continue, I had a message off a subscriber over the weekend, and one of the points that was brought was that we've been started swearing a lot on the channel. Firstly, I apologise for that because we did set out when we first started this to make it kid friendly, stuff that we would want our own kids and grandkids to watch.
Yeah.
So we have been slacking a little bit the last couple of weeks on that one. Do apologise, and we will try to do better in the future. And we will make sure we slap John every time he goes to swear.
Yeah. My excuse is I literally was a sailor, so I still swear like one. But I will try to clean up my language.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And then not all comments will be read out anymore.
Yes. Because we're getting so busy, we're averaging now about 300 comments a stream, which works out about one comment every 24 seconds. So we're not really, even if we read out, read out every single comment, we're not really getting a chance to discuss even the comments, let alone have a chat between ourselves. So what we're going to be doing in the future is we'll go through the initial hellos and welcomes at the beginning. After that, then we're just going to be reading out comments that are directed to the panel rather than just general conversation.
Yeah. But by all means, keep talking amongst yourselves and asking and answering questions and stuff. But if you have stuff for us, just punch it through and we'll be sure to get to it.
Yeah, if you put like the word panel at the beginning or something like that, then we know it's for us, then the modders can bring it up.
Yeah.
How did we do?
Simples.
Wonderful. Right, on with the comments. Back to our usual programming.
Yes.
Ian says Kia Ora. It's a nice drink.
Timmy.
It says first to lube, but it still indicates 0.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. But
Tiff said, "Good morning, folks. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you."
Yes.
Yes, lube and subscribe.
yes.
Are you reading out modders or am I?
I'll concentrate on bringing them up.
Okay. Scott says, "Good evening, everyone, from the first day of spring." Ba-doing.
JT's in. He says, "Hello, folks. Got some bench time in yesterday and Saturday. The dry dock I'm now working on has a ship in it. Now it is just details. And it's
Ooh.
looking fantastic, by the way, JT.
Looking fabulous.
Yes.
Fabulous, darling.
Paul's in. He says, "Hi, folks. Good to see you all." And
Tim's just going, what the?
Yeah, I don't have my rubber.
You, Mikey.
Oh, Jim says, morning, everyone. Happy fried green tomatoes day.
Talking of that, did you see the debacle that happened on Friday, Tiff?
I am about halfway through watching the stream.
It's in the beginning you need to watch.
She keeps trying and just sees red, needs to take a break.
I fall asleep after the first 45 minutes.
Dorcosaurus is in. He says, hello, everybody, and good morning. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day.
Good to see you.
Do that dinosaur again, Tim.
Nope. It's bad enough this is on the internet forever.
Yeah. Unless I delete it. Hey, Nodge.
Hello.
Hey.
He finally joins us.
How are y'all?
We're good.
We're good.
We were just saying, John, it's been raised over the weekend that we've started swearing a lot on the channel, and we're supposed to be making it. Well, we said we wanted to do it kid friendly because we know that kids are watching it, like Nia and Morgan and that.
Okay.
So we need to try and curb the language a bit.
Righto.
And look what I got at the weekend, John.
I know. Tell me all about it. Or maybe after the comments.
I will after the comments. Well, I'm going to try and build it after the comments.
Yeah.
GM says, first day of sprung and chips ahoy. You, John.
Yeah, so we're skipping modders.
Okay. All right. Good morrow, all, says Bob. Note, continues lazy method of not greeting people individually to save typing time, which has probably taken longer than individual greet.
Patrick says, good day, everyone. Hello, Patrick.
G'day, mate. David says, got 2 aircraft on the bench at the Mo, Edward Fokker DR1 and the UMA AV-8B Harrier 2.
I reckon both would be a lot of fun.
That's going to be my Christmas present.
Has had some really good reviews.
Yeah.
And it's their first kit.
Yeah.
That Fokker will do a really good job of those builds.
Do you know what? When he posted the picture of it, I thought, that looks a really nice kit, that Fokker.
Yeah. Cool. Joe's in. He says, good morning, afternoon, evening to all on this Labor Day in the United States. Let's have a great week.
Have a good week, buddy.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
Hobby Time says, hi, guys.
Will says, hi, guys. Sad I missed Friday's Jag Panther stream. I was at my grandma's house. Oh.
Believe you me, Wilf, you didn't miss much.
If you want to watch it, it's still on the playlist, mate.
Duke's in. He says, g'day, all you beautiful people.
G'day, mate.
And Hobby Time says, Celebrity Squares TV game show. Yeah.
No, TV game shoe.
TV game shoe. Yeah.
Say it right, Frenchie.
David says, morning, afternoon, evening to all on the panel.
Hey.
Hey, David.
Whoa, hey.
Jem says, this phone needs a holiday.
A bit like mine.
JT says, I was expecting a vampiric reaction from Gary Morris with the kit. Lol.
There has been some reaction and some general comments around the Morris household about where this was going to go. But
Straight
I feel,
to
feel inspired to try and put it together.
Yeah,
wonderful.
Picture Nosferatu realizing he's been duped. That was probably the reaction.
Joe says, awesome Timmy, beautiful. Whether he meant awesome Timmy, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure where it's going.
So that guy there is awesome Timmy.
That's awesome Timmy, yeah. There.
Yeah, we can arrange that.
What they're talking about, John, is...
that is so cool.
Oh, that's all right. went a bit aggressive with that. But yeah.
So is
So
that
those decals finally arrived. So I did that today.
So the base is all that stuff from Hammer Barn, the like that blue foam stuff.
Hammer Barn, yeah. So it's all foam, a little bit of plywood for the bridge, and that's just a little bit of plastic card that I just went. Yeah. So it's nice and smooth on the edges, but hideous blue
that stuff.
XPS foam. Yep.
Okay, I'll be getting some tomorrow.
It's good stuff.
That looks wonderful. Great job.
That's what they're talking about. Yeah, thank you.
Is it my go, is it, or is it John's?
So John says, Timmer, a good song for the spinning panzer. You spin me right round.
Right round.
Yeah.
Timmer, right round like a record. Timmer, right round. Round.
Jim says, Bobby, so the Welsh have a hierarchy rank thing then? What?
Thingy, I clicked on the wrong one. Never mind.
JT says, awesome, Timar. Thanks, mate.
I'm going to have to read that back. I want to know what they're on about.
Julian says, that looks awesome, Tim. All right, there's a lot of love being shown for Tim today.
It is still talking about the acronyms, Mikey, like Lord of the Heathens, Minion of the Heathens thing.
Yeah, talking about King of the Heathens and Lord of the Heathens and stuff. I get it now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone reckons Tim looks awesome. Julian says, morning all.
Patrick says, very nice, Tim.
Isn't he?
He is very nice. He's a very nice person.
Tim, any minute now, there's going to be that much smoke going up from behind. You're going to just start looking like a dragon.
Yeah. I'm not good at getting compliments. See, I'll go all red.
Oh.
Is it me?
Yeah.
GM says, don't visit Australia. Oh, Australia. The swearing would burn your ears. Sorry, mate.
See, when we're in the back room stuff, we do swear a lot. It's just we want to remember that kids watch this.
Righto.
And I did say this morning when me and Mikey were discussing it in rehearsals.
Rehearsals?
Weren't you there? You were still in makeup, John.
Yeah.
We had another lorry load of cement delivered. That for the Australians, not swearing is very difficult.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
don't know. Is it me?
Mikey's.
Yeah. Mikey's. Joe says, Mikey, me. Joe says, sounds good. We can read our own hellos. You can. Hello.
Hello, Janice.
JT says, thanks for the compliment. You're welcome. Very well deserved. It really is looking fantastic. I wouldn't build a whole dry dock. That's insane. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And Julian has a suggestion. Also suggested on Discord was using the @username to attract that person's attention and starting in caps to get the panel's attention.
I'd be careful about caps lock because if you do too much caps lock, then YouTube flags up the comment because it thinks you're being aggressive. Yeah. So
difficult.
And I know that a lot of people on the panel don't have YouTube open as well as StreamYard, and in StreamYard, it doesn't light up. You know how your name on YouTube is?
No. What he's talking about is when they're talking to each other in the chat, tagging each other so it highlights to each other.
Yeah. But it'll be a bit of fit and adjust, folks. But end goal is to get a better stream.
It's a good sign because it shows that the channel's growing, that we're needing to do these changes.
Righto.
We're coming out of our toddler years and we're moving into our adolescent years.
We're playing D&D and we're leveling up.
We've started lying to our parents and stealing cigarettes.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking the car in at night.
and drinking cheap cider in the park.
Yeah. Anyway, on with the comments.
Sorry.
Gary says, I tried to watch Friday on rerun, but I gave up after 20 minutes. It didn't make any sense to us here.
Gary, it didn't make any sense to us here.
No, nor here. No.
I don't know what we were on Friday.
Lady Sam says, "Good evening, panel and chat."
Good evening, Lady Sam.
And you've still not found John in the airfix
Very good.
pile.
No.
JT says you guys could do the sound bit from Demolition Man where people swear. You have been fined 15 credits for violation of the verbal morality statute.
God, I love that movie. So good.
Do you not know how
Free
to
shells
use the
on the
seashells? Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Lady Sam says, built the smallest tank I have ever built.
Ooh,
Nice.
Awesome.
Lady Sam says swearing is part of Australian culture.
I do understand that.
Yeah,
Canoe.
it's part of British culture as well.
Yeah, we get that.
Unfortunately, it's not part of YouTube's culture.
Well, it's not just that, is it? We don't want kids.
Yeah.
We don't
want
to be the
kids.
ones that are teaching kids to swear.
Too late.
Well, yeah.
Where'd
I've
you
got
learn
four
such
of
filthy language?
See,
Yeah.
YouTube
Watching John.
them. We shouldn't be teaching other people's kids to swear. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so YouTube don't mind the swearing as long as it's 30 seconds after the stream starts.
Yeah.
But we're trying to be family friendly.
Yes.
All right.
We can
We're
still
nearly
have
there.
fun. We can still have fun with it. We can still have double entendres because they've been going around for years.
I'll read this one out. Timar has a body double in Korea. I think if I send a link to Moi, he could forward to Tim to have a laugh. I think it was a cooking show or something. All righto. Send it away, Gary.
Well, if it was an eating show, it actually might have been me.
Joe says, a little less heathenous. No offense, Julian. Yes. Ooh.
Sorry, Hagrid's says, greetings all. Have a great stream.
I Hagrid. And we'll
Josh,
see.
Have you noticed? Me and Tim have accidentally coordinated again.
Yeah, well, what can I say?
We're looking good. We're looking sharp.
Leaping from tree to tree in the rugged British Columbia.
There's a song about that. Will says he went to the Victory Show near Leicester on Saturday. It was brilliant. Yes, I have seen some clips of it. They had a hurricane there.
All right.
It looked really
Data's in. He said Scale Models for Vets is back this Wednesday. Oh, that's
Yeehaw!
very good. So, Scale Models for Twins is the Dutch equivalent of Models for Heroes.
No, scale models for vets.
Not you said scale models for twins.
Oh, sorry. Scale Models for Vets is the Dutch equivalent of Scale Models.
It's gone back in time. It's Friday again.
So, Scale Models for Vets is the Dutch equivalent of Models for Heroes. Hey!
Yes.
I'm a twin. Please send me models. Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you can afford $4.99 a month, we can supply 2 twins with a model.
Yes. Give so they may smile.
We can afford the postage and everything.
Oh dear.
Twins, Basil.
Let us not go to Camelot. It is a silly place.
It's only a model.
Oh, there we go. Dieter says his subscription will be back up this evening for here. Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Thank you, buddy.
Good to have you back, boy.
Yeah.
Dieter says, "Oh, shush, John."
We're going the other way now.
Yeah.
Love
Dieter
you
says,
guys.
love you guys.
Love you.
Love
Love
you.
you.
This is yours now.
The Beardy Boys march in unison. Lockstep. Alrighty.
Modeling. I finished the
shall we do some
thing.
modeling?
Tim, do you like your new name?
Way.
Awesome Timmy, Beardy's doppelganger.
Oh, I already have a bollard for a head. It doesn't need to be any bigger.
So the F3, F4 Wildcat, I'm going to call done.
Oh, well done, John.
So,
You're not going to call it Steve or something?
Sorry?
You're not going to call it Steve or something?
No. Okay, so there's a couple of
It's
things.
just that Dunn seems an odd name.
Okay, so just to go over it I could use a couple of words, but I'll use Benny. So this is the F4 kit from Edward, but it's got an brass in wing fold set. So that's I guess the main feature of it there. As you see, it's rather detailed, like the wing break, the wing fold and stuff. It's all very nice. Thing is, you can see there, or maybe these are manually folded. There's no hydraulic system on the Wildcat at all. So these are mandrelic. They literally unlock it here, swing it forward, and a guy spins a speed race here to lock the wing into place. And once they do that, that red part there recedes into the wing, so the pilot knows the wing is locked. Okay, so that's how it all works. What I have got to do, I've got 2 bits of electrical, so 2 bits of wire to go from the inner wing to the outer wing there on each side. The antenna wire going across from the main antenna there. I've got a little bit of 0.02. You can hardly see that. There's a little tiny bit of wire in the middle of there for a little thing there. And I realised that I've misplaced. I've knocked off the tail wheel, so I'll be finding that, replacing that. But apart from that, I'm going to call this one done. It's been a wonderful build. I think it's come up well, and it doesn't take up much room.
That's so cool looking. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh wow, these are really detailed.
So apart from that, I'll move that aside. So the other thing I'm going to do this stream is I bought a German tank crew at rest. To go with the Young Panthers, a mini art set. So I've got a couple of guys. There's a guy in a great coat.
That's sweet.
Another guy bending over, sort of like, touching the pig. I have a pig. So he's just like, so that's the way it sort of is. So I'll mate there with a cigarette saying, oh, this is dinner. And these guys are going, oh, righto, look at that. So, yeah, I'm gonna be just getting them ready for paint and stuff. So I'll be playing with some men. Oh, God. That came out wrong. Moving on.
I'll be painting the rubber on my YAG wheels, I think. Just a little bit of mundane drudgery.
And I should be taking my life in my own hands and building a junk.
Oh, yeah. Tell us more about that.
Yes. Well, it's arrived. The instructions are, they look all right. They look all right. The instructions, it's very pictorial, which is good, because the rest, everything is literally in Chinese. I'm a bit concerned about the sailage, because that's basically what I've got.
Yeah.
So I've got to turn that into that.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, darling. You'll be fine.
But yeah, and I thought, looking at it in the clear plastic bag, I thought, there's only a couple of sprues. Wrong. That's the one I should be starting on today. And these are very thin pieces of wood, and I do not know how I'm going to get these out. I mean, it's like
I've got a motorbike and a train set like that.
It's not balsa. It's that other wood that's similar to balsa.
That thin ply stuff.
Yeah. And so there's 5 sprues, if you like.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we'll see how we get on.
Yeah. JT says, you guys could dress up as your favorite superheroes. Lol. Do you know what? We had 26 people watching. We now have 18.
Oh.
Jim says, greetings and salutations to all on screen. Hello, buddy.
Hey, Jim.
And he says, John Marley calling it done looks like a wildcat to me.
Thank you, Jim. Yes, I'll call it done. For want of a better word, you may not see it again. So, yay.
So I may need advice, people, on building this.
Well, funnily enough, we have an expert on making wooden boats.
Yes, but this
He's
is
down in the bottom there.
I think this is
Tiff.
in answer to Julian's question, building a junk or building junk. Can we defer the answer till later on? Do these just pop out, or do I have to carve them out?
It's best to just use a knife to run around the edge.
Okay.
Just in case.
Run around! Yeah.
Dorkosaurus says, if someone wanted to build a Corsair, which kit would one of you suggest?
Tamiya.
There we go.
Yeah, Tamiya.
Well, unless you're talking about a wooden ship, like a Spanish ship, that a Corsair would be on. But look, Tamiya would be. I've not built it, but they've got one of the world's greatest reputations for a reason. They are minimum parts, maximum fit. I think.
Yeah.
Is that a good way to explain it?
That's a Tamiya birdcage Corsair.
Yeah, zoom in on that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, eventually I will replace this with the correct gauge antenna wire. It's just string for now, but there's no extra bits on that. That's all per the kit, and it went together like a dream. No issues at all. So yeah, again, that was the Tamiya birdcage Corsair.
Yeah, I say again, it was the Tamiya birdcage Corsair.
Do we have a kit number for it?
Kit number?
We could.
Yes. Julian says, by the way, WRT caps, I think, with regards to caps, I think if it's all caps, YouTube takes umbrage. Yeah. If the first word is in capitals, it's fine.
Yes and no. Right. Complicated. YouTube just picks and chooses.
Yeah. Right, so
I forgot to get the wood glue down. I'll have to go and get it in a second.
Oh no. Bob says, why did my mind grasshopper to Tony Curtis saying oink oink in Operation Petticoat? Then
what a film. What a film. One of my favourite actors of all time, Cary Grant.
Yeah, he's
very good.
Great, wasn't
he? Joe says, great looking Wildcat, John, and really looking forward to Gary's junk build on the Chair Force channel. Ooh, good point.
Hey, who said I was going to put it on the Chair Force channel? Ow! See, it's happened already.
It's probably the only person on the planet that wants to look at Gary's junk.
Julian says, Nodge, you're suggesting Shelfie run around with sharp objects. I hear the imminent cry of medic.
Yeah,
it's already happened. I've just dropped my knife on me. Look at that. I've cut something out.
I believe maybe the Vought Birdcage Corsair by Tamiya is kit number 61046.
I say again,
61046.
Yeah, you found that faster than I could.
Scale mates.
Inside baseball.
There you go. That's the camouflage on the Yag Panther so far.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, he's been busy this weekend, hasn't he?
Okay. So I've done a bit of work on the Yag Panther. Not that much, but what I have done is added the inside. That's not white, but it's a RAAF blue, so it's a very white blue. So it looks like it's under shade, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So because you're not going to see any of it, it's all going to be closed up. And I've painted the sprocket and the idler wheels in dark yellow. Now the thing is, of course, the rest of it was primed and painted in rot brown. Yeah. So having these ones painted directly, it's a different color, but that's okay. Talking to armor expert John Mayfield, he said that's fine because different things would be done in different factories and they're married up in the end. So that's what's going on there. So yeah, that'll be proceeding with the engine deck next. and lots of photo edge.
Wonderful. Scott says Timir F4U and the Magic Factory F4U.
Yes. Magic Factory.
Oh, there we go. So Bob is saying he has a Corsair with the bird is flying the coop. Tamiya kit number 61070. Now there are different scales, different canopy configurations and stuff, different models of the Corsair.
Yeah.
So yeah, but honestly, if you want a Corsair, you can't go wrong with Tamiya. You're not going to hate it. Okay. Not having built one, but that's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah. That's going to be too long.
Righto.
Yeah.
JT is saying at panel, remember Seaman Hornsby from Operation Petticoat?
Yes, Seaman
Hornsby.
Hornsby.
I've never seen the film.
Yeah. He was the pig.
Huh. What, actual pig?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they had it in the submarine. The pink submarine.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a new sticker here today. Give it the Imperial thumbs up.
Oh, hey.
Oh, nice.
So, Timmer, you'll be getting one of those in the mail shortly. So I had mentioned last week that I've received a package including the 3D printed me. Right. So what I do have is one in wrap for Timmer and one in wrap for the better-looking Marley. I haven't opened them up because they're not mine. So what I'll do is forward them to Olyol. So you'll get more of a surprise than I will because I have literally no idea what they are. So, yeah, you'll get a couple of stickers in the package there, Tim.
I know what Tim says.
Thank you.
See, you join the team, Tim. You get all these nice things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Gary's junk.
Which Gary loved because it's from a subscriber and he really appreciates it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
because he's not an asshole at all. Sorry, he's not an idiot. God damn it!
Precedent is set.
Sorry.
Looks like swearing's back on the menu, boys.
First strike to Mikey. We're all good now.
It'll take some time to adjust.
Yes.
And many beatings.
This is why I found church so exhausting.
Yes,
sorry, did you say
mistake?
Church or Churchill?
Church.
I said something yesterday at church to the pastor's father. And after I said it, I thought, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Because I said to him, how the devil are you?
JT says, panel, pink was actually a camo measure for US submarines in World War II. I loved the end when the engine still had the bang and the black smoke.
Yeah. And Cary Grant says, never could get that sorted.
Bob says, unfortunately, Tim and Paul should also be subjected to strand beasts.
Yeah. Well, there is that. So what I do have is, hang on, going off head for a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, so what I do have, Timmy, Ice Front, is
Ice Front.
a strand beast.
Ooh.
And another strand beast. And another strand beast. And another strand beast. And another strand beast.
Jesus.
So you'll be getting a strand beast in the mail.
Lovely. And that's being passed on from Bob, is that right?
That's been passed on from Bob.
Bob.
So yeah.
Thank you very much for that, Bob.
And the better looking Marley will be getting one once he arrives home. There'll be one waiting for him when he gets home from British Columbia. Now, Mikey and Chad,
John,
I shan't be here for the omnibus build tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm afraid. I'm picking up my darling wife on, o'clock on Wednesday morning. I think 6:15 she arrives back in Sydney from, Iceland and all that sort of stuff like that. So I could do the show, but I'd get to Sydney way too late to be able to get up at 5 a.m. to be able to do that. So I have to not do it. I'm afraid.
That's all right.
Bit of a shame because I'm loving that build.
So have you got a bull night tonight then?
Sorry, a bull night.
Yeah, what we used to call when you had to clean your room and ready for inspection and all that sort of thing.
Oh well, I've hosed down the walls. I've changed the curtains.
Picked up all the tissues.
I literally, I did mop the floors today, and would you believe I mopped the driveway?
Hey,
So yeah, because I finished mopping the floors and all that sort of stuff because we've had so much, the building going on here. There was a lot of plaster footprints all over the driveway. We have a painted concrete driveway. It's like a dark sea grey.
Yeah.
And there's just white sort of plaster footprints everywhere from the builders going to the bin and other places, going to have a durry and stuff. So I had the mop and bucket out. I finished the house and I thought, I might as well mop the driveway. So I did. I don't know if anybody saw, but job done. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the wife getting home. But she's a good Sheila Bruce and not at all stuck up.
Ian says, swearing? What swearing? Well done, Mikey. You should start a swear jar. Yeah, the problem is I'd be putting most of the money in.
I don't know.
Right.
I know.
If I do
I think John is likely to slip up.
there. And another one. Sorry. Yeah. JT says, panel, glad to see the growth in your channel for requiring new chat rules. Well done. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's getting good. Ian says, good morning, afternoon, and evening all. Hello, Aussie Ian.
Hello, Aussie Ian.
Hello.
Julian says, Nodge, is your middle name Bob by any chance, or are you his Australian distributor?
No, but everyone in Air Force knows me as Bob. Like, there's not one person that I worked with for like close to 30 years that knew me as John. Everyone called me Bob.
Okay.
Because, surname.
Jim says, we'll miss you, John. Well, maybe not. Yeah.
I think that's six.
JT says, Gary, what did the shipwright say in court? I was framed. It was me using Planck's constant again.
Well,
Doug
if it's going together,
Dorksaur says, I just looked at my local hobby store website. They have a Tamir kit in stock for $28. Ooh.
Ooh.
Do it.
That's about £3.50, isn't it? The currency exchange.
Yeah.
Apologies if people, all people can see is the top of my head.
No, I'm seeing a frame of a ship going up. I'm more than excited. Oh. Actually, sorry, take that back. I'm sounding too excited.
It's actually going together. Well, I'm only dry fitting it. I've not put any wood glue in there or anything like that. But
Are you saying you're going in dry, Gary?
It's such a tight fit for now. Let's keep it clean, kids. That I'm wondering whether I need any.
No, that'd be fine.
Joe says, John has a power washing gig now. Do you have a crew in Mississippi? Do you offer a senior discount?
You know what? If you pay my airfare to come over, I will power wash your driveway for free. How's that, Joe? Good deal? Good deal.
And he'll do it naked.
Oh,
no.
He'll pay me money to keep my clothes on, I'm sure.
He'll be deported if he does that.
Yeah, to
Anyway,
a different country.
John says, panel, has anybody seen my old friend John? Won't you tell me where he's gone? I love that song. Dion nailed it. I butchered it. Julian says, Shelfie, your voice rose several octaves commenting on Floaty Things progress.
Yeah.
Jim says, £350 that's a very unequal exchange rate. No, £3.50. Dog Source says, tomorrow they're closed today for Labor Day.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Labor Day is. Right, I need to put a mark there.
GM says, Mr. Morris has a bathtub model. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Morris is...
That's about right.
He's this piece out of this wooden frame. I think I just got the offending part.
Okay. So here's the chat interaction part of this session. I'll turn the camera to me because it's all about me.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So I've just finished a Wildcat. You may have seen it. So first world problems. I'm really not sure what to build next. Always in the top 5 list is a MiG-21, but this is a list, and what should I build? A MiG-21 in an Iraqi scheme, or if I do a MiG-21, would it be Iraq scheme or a Czech Republic scheme? A C-130J-30 as Australian Air Force. TSR-2 because I've got one. What else was there? The Lotus Super 7 or a what was the last thing? Oh, a BF-110 would be good because Timmy's got one, so that would be nice to do as well. Or an Orion, AP3C Orion. Answers in the chat. Because whatever is in my stash, I wouldn't mind building all of it. That's why I have it. I don't collect because I want to collect, but there's that. So what should I do? Or a biplane?
Answers on a stamped addressed envelope.
Or a Porsche 956, which if you don't know what it is, you bloody well should, because it's one of the most beautiful racing cars ever built. That one.
Oh, I'm gonna say that one.
Yeah, we haven't seen you do a car for a while, John. In fact, the last one you did was that Renault, wasn't it?
Ooh.
The yellow Renault.
Yeah. The RE30B Turbo. Yeah. So Porsche 956. Like this is a gift from Steph, friend of the channel, because he knew I loved it, and I gave him another one that he's building next as well because he loves that subject as well. So maybe I'll do a Porsche. What do you want to see, people? What do you want to see? Or a license?
You want to see what we can see? Ian says, Nodge, what's a durry? You mean a cancer stick?
Yeah.
You want to buy a death stick?
A dahari. Yeah, a dari.
GM says, you skip chat. John Link sent. First is wrong. Second correct. Third is a picture of Tim's double.
Okay. Yes, I've received them. Thank you. Tim, I've sent you a PM or an SMS.
Yes, answer.
Okay.
Yes.
There's nothing in there to say that you've sent the links.
No.
Looking back
No,
now.
it's all private.
No.
Yep. Okay, so Duke is saying Orion. It will be a 10 squadron Orion with Op Resolute on it. Because C-130, which will be RAF 37 squadron. We've got all the brass for that as well. The car would be very nice, says David. I'll read all of these because there's sort of half about me, if that's okay, Mikey. So JT is saying at panel saw an RAF rescue boat. Looked like these US Elco 80-foot PT boat. I saw PT 109 over the weekend with Cliff Robinson at JFK. I haven't seen that. Oh, that movie. Is that a 60s film? Like, I very much know PT 109 JFK was on that because, he didn't bail out of war service like some presidents, but moving on. Ian is saying the
there we go.
Porsche 956, the Rothmans thing, that beautiful, beautiful car. Jim is saying the Lotus, paint and market as a car Patrick McGowan drove in The Prisoner. Okay.
Whoops.
Patrick is saying he'll vote for the 956. Yeah, as well you should. Dorcosaurus, Tamiya Porsche kit. I love a good race car. Okay. I'll grab that again because
like everyone's going for the Lotus.
The Porsche?
The car. The Porsche,
yeah,
sorry.
A car instead of a plane.
Yeah.
Because what's really nice about this is the original boxing from the 80s. I can't remember. I can't remember the year. So the decals are a bit yellow, slightly yellow. But Steph's thrown in replacement decal set, and it's all looking really nice and white and everything else. So it will look good hopefully if I could pull it off. That looks nice. JT is saying at the panel, the song lyric before Dion was from a song titled Abraham, Martin and John. Good 60s song, same vintage as the Seekers. Yeah. GM is saying you can show chat. You can show chat, John, the Tim double. It's funny, I think. All right, let's have a look.
It is a bit of a running joke.
You are a running joke.
Right. Between me and my mates, that I do have a lot of dupes running out in the world, because I am just a very generic looking white dude with a dark beard. There's lots of us.
Yes.
It was always good when people would.
Yeah.
So that's what my dim tims are going to look like when they
dim tims.
Yeah.
So Bob is saying at me, if the Lotus is a Tamiya kit number 24046, that number again,
24046.
I'd want to see how you do the top radiator hose, because a pig's ear would be compared to my effort. Now, the one I've got is this one, which is a different kit number. This is kit number 24357. But yeah, it's a Lotus Super 7. Oh God, sorry about the glare. Lotus Super 7. I love British Racing Green, but it might be, a combination of aluminium and black and yellow stripe. I haven't worked it out yet, but that's the other option. Because,
get on with it.
Righto. Okay, so next.
I think that's what most people have said.
Oh, God. Bigfoot is saying something with raised panel lines. I do have a 72nd scale Hasegawa B47 Stratojet. That's got raised panel lines.
Ooh.
Jim's in the TSR2. I'm from Chicago, so I'm voting twice.
That's going to
Oh, that's funny.
And we will leave the politics there.
In Chicago, yeah. Good on you. Patrick is saying, I'm hoping Tammy will re-release Jim Clark's Lotus 49. Yeah. Julian is saying quite a few Caterhams are based on the Lotus Super 7. Yep, they have the license to build these. Lotus don't build them anymore, but Caterham do, as the Caterham 7, and they've got fatter wheels, and you can have a choice of instead of a 4, you have to get a V6 or a V8 or whatever, and oh my God, it's one of my dream cars, but I'll never have one because I couldn't sit in it. It'd be nice.
Well, if I ever win Lotto, I'll win you one, just to watch your heartbreak of getting what you always wanted and then realizing you hate it.
It'd be like Marie, your auntie. She had a Morgan, not a Morgan, sorry, an MGB.
MGB GT?
Yeah, MGB GT in, I think it was Tahiti Blue. So it was quite a rare one. And it was, $1 million. It looked fantastic. But she couldn't, her chiropractor said, you can't sit in this, get another car. So she replaced it with a Mazda MX-5, which is exactly the same car. So, what can I say? That was years ago. Okay, so I think then this might be the go, because it's I love the car. It's a beautiful car.
I think that'll be a fun,
big beautiful car,
a fun change of pace, because like you've got that BF 109 coming up as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice to have something that's just a completely different subject.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And if I build the one that Steph sent me while he builds the one that I sent him, that'd be a nice gesture as well, wouldn't it? Because we are actually both excited about what we've sent each other. So yeah.
So all that put sufficient weight on.
All right, so they're ready for primer. Wrong. No, I'll give him another bit of putty. GM says no dim sims, Tim. Just a lot of fish cakes in Korea.
Yeah.
John?
Hello?
Can I use super glue on this?
Absolutely.
It's wood, so yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. It's just that I don't know whether you can see. When I'm attaching this, you see the
bow in the deck.
The bow, it needs to
sit flat.
So I'm thinking if I super glue it and just hold it there, because the weight I was going to put on it isn't strong enough.
So it will soak into the wood and stain it, but the bit you're working on won't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Bob says, I wonder if they improved the Lotus due to unusual for Tamir fit problems. Yeah.
I don't know. Not built it. I'll find out soon.
Nodge, technically you were right both times, as MG is Morgan Garages.
That's right. Well, it used to be. Now it's Chinese.
Yeah. GM, love the Jaguar E-Type V12. Cannot get my legs under the steering wheel.
Yeah. I'd have the same problem, I'm sure.
Bunged up already. Bunged it in.
JT says, me and an Alfa Romeo are difficult tasks, not even bothering with the Austin Healey, laugh out loud. Sports cars in Europe during the war started the craze here in the US, same here in Australia.
Yeah. Not so much sports cars, but, we had cars you've never heard of called the FX, Holden, and, going on from there. But like hot rods and everything else, people couldn't afford the good stuff, so they'd modify the old stuff. And hot rodding and stuff is ubiquitous. Different countries have different platforms, but it's all the same. If you can't afford something new, just modify.
See, you wouldn't be able to get away with that in the UK because of all the rules around vehicles being road legal and things. And
they're all pretty much legal, but yeah, you put your own wheels on it and yada yada.
Yeah. Latin cars in the UK are hilarious. I like the automobile equivalent of a 22.
I don't understand. What?
They're just adorable.
Sounds like Gary's baffled.
I've literally just put the super glue bottle down and I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
Right. Clear plastic.
No, I still giggle sometimes remembering that, prior to the e-bikes and stuff like that, they're very zippy, those bloody things. But, in London, scooter gangs were a problem.
They still are.
Thieves on mopeds. It's just hilarious to me.
It's still a thing.
It shouldn't be. It's not funny, but it's just...
I've gone down that rabbit hole of watching UK, I think it's Metropolitan Police, Durham Constabulary, different sort of police forces around the UK.
Stop Police Action or whatever it's called.
Yeah, just pulling up things on YouTube and stuff like some of them are terrible. Like,
I was going to say, you've decided to watch the 2 worst police forces in the UK.
Well, they seem to it's their actual channels, so they've done a good job. Like they've edited out the inept bits, if that makes sense.
Well, of course, they need to make themselves look good.
Yeah. But I'm sitting there thinking, gee, that's good effort there. Like, yeah, good videos.
Yeah, no, you actually need to interact with our police force, and you'll
see. North Wales police aren't too bad. They're actually pretty good, to be fair. They are every time I have to deal with them anyway.
Well, don't get me wrong, I've had some good interactions with them. But, there's been quite a lot of incidents that should have resulted in them not working anymore. And instead they get promoted. Or just move to a different department.
Anyway. On with the comments before we end up with the...
Yes. Let's have a look.
Do we end up with the police?
Yes. Jumping through the front window or something.
Good luck with that. I'm going to flip flop that.
Yeah, come get me. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. No.
It's the fact that you remember the address from Finding Nemo.
Yes.
It's really weird that you knew it was the address from Finding Nemo.
There was a thing the other day, like on the Models for Heroes chat on Discord. One of the people in the chat said, seagulls are native to the UK. And eventually they said, do you have any seagulls in Australia, Mr. Marley or John? And I just sort of said, well, mine. Oh, yeah, I guess I
remember that conversation.
Yeah.
Because I was going to get all pedantic and jump in and say there's no such thing as a seagull. They're called gulls.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, grey gulls. No such thing as a fish.
Oh, come on. This is not.
But anyway, it says, my godfather had a soft top E-Type. His head was above the windscreen. I'm only ickle, and I thought it was a small with a tractor-sized steering wheel.
This is not playing the game.
Whinge. Jim says, anyone remember the Volkswagen thing? A 1970s vehicle that was definitely inspired by the Kubelwagen.
Yeah, I do. It wasn't here, but I saw photos.
That's something I do want to build, is a Kubelwagen.
Urgh.
Oh, the Meng have got some really cool ones.
It's one of the few models where I'd actually build a 1/16th one.
Bob was saying a VW thing is a Type 182, I believe.
There you go.
This does not want to stick down.
Jim saying
Jim says,
nothing quite as
quite as
funny
funny
as a
as-
300-pounder riding a Vespa. As a member of the Scooter Artsy, I'm going to say that's not funny. I'm manly. Well, I thought it was until I saw a photo of myself.
It's not a satchel, it's a purse.
It's a man bag.
JT is asking the panel, who has the best sounding police sirens? The US, the UK, or Germany? Does Australia use US style? No, I don't know.
The
I
UK
think-
uses different sounds depending on what the.
I think the old style UK police siren was the best.
Yeah.
I think the US have the best police sirens now.
The UK, they have.
Every time something goes past us on the, we're quite close to the M54 motorway here. You can hear them going up and down there. It's a police car. It sounds like it's just a ice cream man on speed.
The police and ambulance now in the UK, they have 3 different settings on the sirens depending on what type of road they're driving on.
Oh.
So they have the long wail, which is what you normally associate with British police and stuff. But that's for driving on roads that are pretty much clear and there's no traffic lights or anything on them. And then when they're approaching traffic lights, they switch to a short burst because it can only be heard directly in front of the vehicle. So it makes people aware that there's an emergency vehicle coming to the traffic lights. And then they switch to a medium one as they're going through, so that people on all the junctions can tell where they can hear where they are.
Oh, okay. Aussie police sirens just going, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah.
No, they go boing, yicka boing, yicka boing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Alright,
old mate sticking out of the sunroof with a bullhorn, being like, Kevin, stop running!
Yeah.
Did it make something like, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh, ooh, ah.
Was that a Rolf Harris impersonation?
Music on.
Oh, I'm leaning on the bank in Arizona.
All right, nothing. Yeah.
Julian says, "Be right back, Kerry here." No one to do. No one.
JT says, panel saw a 300-pounder on a mini bike. Laugh out loud, more guy than bike. Yeah, it'd be like the hell Mickey take out the Hell's Angels on The Simpsons, wouldn't it? Where they wear big, massive guys wearing checker pants and everything on these little tiny motorbikes.
Checkered pants.
Yeah.
What is the world coming to?
Jim says, anyone remember the Seinfeld episode when George asked the LA cop why the differences in police sirens around the world?
No.
No.
I never watched Seinfeld.
No. It's not something that was really that popular over here.
So I've got the plastic out for this kit, and I'm loving it already. I'm just like, oh, I do have a soft spot for Porsches.
Oh, right, the Porsche.
Or a hard spot, even.
Yes. That just sits on there like that.
I'm not sure if it's a hot take or not. I've never liked Porsches. Like, I understand that they're a luxury car and all that, but I don't like all the soft, kind of bubbly curves and blech. I like big, boxy, wide, like aggressive.
It's kind of like the
American
Audi
muscle.
TTs and things, isn't it?
Yeah, brother, you know.
Or as they used to be called over here, the hairdressers' cars.
Oh, what can I say? You've been wrong before, Timur.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time, but give me a Charger or a Hellcat or something,
So, I don't understand.
There's a surprise. Sorry.
The couple of pieces I've mislaid for the Wildcat. If I had them, I'd totally finish the thing and
John, you've lost some parts. That's
what the hell? I
unusual.
mean, I know, right? Even John on Model Hero stream before I came on here was just like, "What do you mean you can't find something? It doesn't sound like you." Yeah, I know.
We have some more comments.
Righto, I'll shut up.
Jim says Ferdinand Porsche, a close friend of AH. Yes,
he was.
Julian Davis says Mystery Gary on Saturday's Discord.
Yeah, I was at a barbecue, buddy.
Well, thank you very much. In fact, I went on Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah, only on the evening though. JT says
on Gary's show, on Julian's show.
No. I mean, the Friends of Moles Heroes group, but I went on later, just for tea time. JT says, Tiff, how's Smurfette being before she became a Smurf coming?
She's doing okay. Hang on. There. I'm not liking the purple though. I really don't like it.
Schmurple for purple.
I think I've made it a bit too light, so I might. Once I've done the coat of this one, I'll do a darker coat.
Yeah.
Second coat anyway.
An hour and 12 minutes in, and the shelf is still up.
What?
Doing well.
What do you mean? Did you put a new shelf up?
Well, after the last one fell down, yeah.
What were you thinking?
He wasn't. Let it fall down.
If that does fall down again, then we've got to take that as a sign. Because you can't have this exactly same accident twice.
Final Destination is a documentary, not a movie.
Bob was saying Porsche, usually spelt £, lots of zeros, whoosh. GM is saying Porsche's a 6-cylinder V-dubs with $200,000 price tags. Well, yeah. So, what I love about them is, my view on all of it is when they started doing SUVs like the Macan, the other ones, they were the world's first to do that, and then everybody started building SUVs, Lamborghini, Ferrari, all of it. Rolls-Royce. So they did lead the world. Now, the reason they build those is to raise capital so they can build what they really want to build. And I think they're probably my favorite car company because the 911 has been perfected. Like, it's not a perfect car, but they've made it perfect, if that makes sense. And I'll never own one, but I can swoon. JT is saying, panel, what do you serve at an English barbecue? Do you guys do it like we do in the States? Over to the panel.
Burgers, hot dogs, chicken. We had
what any other kind of meat or vegetables?
Kebabs, steak.
Yeah. So the
Corn
UK.
on the cob.
The UK does it pretty much the same way Australia does it, which is, your sausages, your hamburgers, your normal sort of staple stuff, steaks, and then, you can barbecue heaps.
Normal staple foods,
like staple barbecue food for sure. You can get you can chuck chicken on there and blah, 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 all that. But it's not like American barbecue where, you'd expect to see brisket, cornbread,
Yeah, we don't really do smokers and things like that here either.
Yeah, like it.
That's
which
getting
is a
big here,
shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love American style barbecue.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I used to work at a joint in Canberra called Smoke, like with a QUE. But yeah, it was an American sports bar place. I played gridiron with the owner before it, he kind of just disappeared out of the country one day. But yeah, no, it's the best. Like I do pulled pork, but
See, I like
the only reason I don't smoke all the time is because
your lungs can't handle it. Your lungs can't handle it.
No, it's just unfortunately, I actually care what other people think, and I don't want to like smoke out all of my neighbors.
Yeah,
and stuff, and housing crisis, blah blah blah. We've got relatively small yards unless you live out on a property. Yeah. So some people don't care, but I don't want to be that guy. But yeah, goddamn it! If it's on the menu, you better believe I'm getting some pulled pork and brisket.
Oh yeah, it's great stuff. I just can't be bothered spending that amount of time.
Yeah.
And very quickly, one thing that annoyed me about the fighter squadrons here is it's only recent years, but they're big into every squadron does barbecues on probably pay Fridays and stuff, but they do smokers here and all brisket and all that sort of stuff, and it just annoys the crap out of me that they've got so much time to spend around a barbecue to sort of cook it up, whereas if you're on Hercs, you have no time at all because there's no such thing as a serviceable Hercules sitting on the ground without somebody needing something moved. So it seems like a particular waste of time to me.
When we were on exercise, we used to take an old oil drum barbecue with us. And then on the Saturday night, we'd set up a volleyball net and we'd just play volleyball whilst having a barbecue in the middle of nowhere.
With your shirts off while Kenny Loggins is playing?
No, shirt stayed on, especially as there were female in the company. And we generally had a few beers whilst we were doing it because it was only £1 a can. So, and we had the 500ml can. So yeah, it was good times. Yeah, right. JT says panel British barbecue flogging at 8 bells.
Yeah. That's a nautical theme. Very good.
Yeah. David says, Tiff, it still looks good, but yes, maybe a slightly darker purple.
Yeah. I'm using the royal purple Vallejo model colour. Yeah. I think I just added a bit too much white.
Yeah. Ian says, a 911 was my dream car until I drove a few. You don't get into a Porsche 911, you fall in.
Yeah.
See, my dream car was always a Land Rover Defender, and I got to drive a lot of them and work on a lot of them.
I never had a dream car because I see a car as a tool.
As an accessory, like a toaster.
It
breaks, you get a new one.
It's got a purpose, and that's the end of it.
I want a Chevy Impala.
Yeah, but you got to admit, there is nothing cooler than seeing a Land Rover winching itself up the side of the dam. Just driving up the side of a dam on a winch.
That begs the question to me is, why does it need to do that?
Proves you can walk down mountains.
Then winch yourself up and down a mountain.
Bob says, Tiff, she looks too lavender, I think.
Yeah. Also,
GM, Koreans just love German cars, BMW, Mercedes, etc., etc. Price tags are frightening to look at. Servicing costs are another bank loan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I like me Vauxhalls.
Yeah. So one of the things with Holden closing down in Australia, like General Motors Holden, used to import Vauxhalls, Isuzus, and different cars and rebadge them as Holdens. And since Holden went out of business here, and they went to a Chinese build car as the last Commodore, it lasted about 6 months and no one bought it. To our great shame, I think, we no longer have access to Vauxhalls and Opals and stuff because people can poo-poo them, but they're a decent car. Like, you could do a lot worse. But now that it's just flooded with, other brands that aren't particularly, well, they're all Chinese now.
Asbestos is a decent insulator, but we don't like it. No,
they're a decent car.
Yeah.
I've had Vauxhalls for years, and I've never had any problems with them. I had one Vauxhall that lasted, I think I had it 10 years, and it wasn't even new when I got it. So it was all right.
See, I've been driving Mazda for, pretty much since I got my license. But
so you too come out the closet.
Yeah, well, they're great. Mazda's awesome. It's the same thing like with Kawasaki motorbikes. Like you can pretty much run sand through them, and like it'll still kick over. It'll still run.
Yeah. Yeah, totally agree.
GM says, John, you're right there. The Hercs are always AOG. Must go now. The fighters, no real big demand on AOG, etc.
No, you're right. AOG is aircraft on ground.
Yeah. It's like we had VOR for vehicles. Vehicle off-road. Yeah. Which I always found ridiculous because they are all off-road vehicles in the army.
Yeah. So, I love my time both on, I did enjoy the F-35 and the F-18 and the Orion and the Herc, but like Herc guys never. Like, we had, you remember the, I'll be very quick, the tsunami in 2004, like Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, all that sort of stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that was on Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we literally had, most of the squadron rang up, what can I do? Everyone is on leave. Most people are on leave. What can I do? And people were giving up their leave to come in and help and all that sort of stuff. So we had things going on with, say, MH370 and stuff. And you try to call people and they'd, nah, I'm busy. Nah, and stuff. So it's a different culture. Like the Hercs just got it done,
Yeah.
Fiercely proud of my time there.
Kevin says, good day, everyone. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Kev.
Hey, Kev.
Julian says, Mikey, on the other hand, a Land Rover at the foot of a dam, when the driver realizes it lacks a PTO. Foxtrot.
Power takeoff?
Yes.
Look at me doing army stuff.
Real cowboy.
Careful, you nearly put cam cream on and everything then. JC says, panel, I could see an amphibious car. Those were cool. What was the red car Ray Don Chong drove in Commando?
I don't know. Well, look at me. Look.
Very good, Gary.
Oh, can we zoom in on? Yeah, I'm very interested in Gary's junk.
But you never thought you'd say that.
Oh, I did, and you did too.
You sound like you're in danger of enjoying that build, Gary.
Well, I don't think I'd make a regular thing of it. I'll be honest. But the fit is amazing.
You're not as angrily opposed to it anymore.
Well, I've still got this to do. And I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do with this. And there's still a lot of this to do, obviously. But, yeah. The Major Steve is in. He said, Gary, have you moved to the dark side? Is there any... Yeah, there is some... There's the... Yeah. the word you can't say. Yes, unfortunately. No, I'm not going to the dark side. This was kindly sent to me by Bob on the channel. So respectfully, I will try and build it.
So the lesson of the day, Gary, is never say there's a specific thing you don't like on this channel.
Yeah. Exactly. I absolutely detest 124th Airfix mosquitoes.
Do you know what? I saw, in the shop I like to go to, Battle Games.
Yeah.
In their Attics Find section, they have got the Airfix, I think it's 148th mosquito, the old boxing.
Mm.
I was like, ooh.
Well, Steve, who's just been on the chat there, he's building the 124th. Well, we know, don't we? Because he's 3D printed the Mollins gun for it and everything.
Yes.
But, yeah. Because I said to Steve, he said to me, "Why don't you do a 124th mosquito?" I said, "I've got nowhere to put it." He said, "I have."
Yeah.
Which sort of made me think, yeah, I couldn't I?
Julian saying, Mikey, VOR could also mean vehicle and roof if you hadn't had a Reliant Robbins that took your corner too fast.
My granddad and his cousin, when they were in their early 20s, they had a Reliant Robin type car, and they put a motorbike engine in the front, and they put the whole front end with it. And instead of having a steering wheel on it, they just tied 2 ropes to the handlebars because they put the whole front end of the motorbike in. And they were driving down the road doing 40 miles an hour, and the ropes snapped. So they couldn't stop the engine, and they couldn't steer.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Yeah. Apparently, they ended up going through a shop window. And they got fined the grand total of £20 for it, for their troubles.
C4.
Using my battleship.
JT is saying panels, the 1964 Sunbeam Alpine.
Yeah. 1964 Sunbeam Alpine. Wow.
So my darling wife has just messaged me saying that they've arrived in Helsinki. So here's a non-flattering photo of her.
And of course, she's going to love you for sharing that.
Yeah, you're in so much shizzle now.
But how nice is that, though? That looks very cold.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's perfectly clear water, isn't it?
Oh, and you know how I went to see the Play That Goes Wrong the other day?
Yeah.
Bought a fridge magnet.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you've been politely asked not to come back.
Oh, I started watching Hells and High Rollers yesterday, John.
Oh, yes.
That's funny.
It is funny. So Bron said, landed in Helsinki. So my reply is, new wife, who dis? She replied, we both know that's not happening, with a smiley face and a love heart. So that's nice. I'm in.
Yeah,
you haven't seen what he's done to the house, Bron.
No,
that's what my wife does to me all the time as well. I make some.
John thinks he's on a promise now.
No, what can I say?
I make some jibe to Katie about trading her in and stuff, and she just goes, "You think anyone would talk to you?" I was like, "Oh, straight back in my box."
I always refer to Marion as the current Mrs. Morris.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
but I think I mentioned before, like, I said to Bron one time, are you afraid that I'd pick up on any of my overseas deployments? And she cracked up laughing. She said, "You?"
Yeah.
I said, "Hang on, what the hell? I can punch above my weight. I got you." She said, "Yeah, you were a pity." Non-swear word. And I was like, what do you mean? What? Hey? And she said, yeah, well, you didn't pick me up. I picked you up. And I was just like, we're still together. And she said, I'm not done with you yet. I'll discard you like all my other men. I just went, oh my God, they're so good at this.
Why are you so mean?
Well,
I like it.
Wobbling job.
Oh my God. No, she's an awesome Sheila Bruce and not at all stuck up. Joe's
Joe
saying you
says-
might start liking shipbuilding, like Mikey and Modders with the motorbikes. I just
No.
ordered another one.
No, I can order. I can say never will I.
I don't. It's not that I particularly like motorbikes. I'm just not averse to doing one if I see one I like.
Right.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, you had a bit of trouble with that one that you did.
Yeah.
Parts kept falling off.
Yeah.
But
Well,
seriously, a tin
Ah, right.
they're awesome.
Yeah. Joe says, for info, Ray Don Chong had a 1964 Sunbeam Alpine. There we go. Jem says, Mr. Morris and a floaty thing, Tales of the Riverbank. You need a scale, hamster, and rat. JT says, Gary Morris, seeing you building a ship is cool. Excited to see you give it a go.
Yeah, I'm come to a tricky bit now.
Jeff's Trains and World and HO and O Gauge says, good morning, everyone. Copies up. Hello, Jeff.
Oh, hello, mate.
Hello, Jeff, and welcome.
Back.
Hello.
Welcome back, buddy. John's not with us tomorrow, so it's just me and Modders, unless anyone else wants to come on with us.
I'm unfortunately unavailable.
Sorry, I'd love to be there. Loving the build.
Yeah, I know you're off dancing in the woods with the Mankini.
No, it's Models for Heroes face-to-face group tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not going to say about that because Models for Heroes is like awesome. Do go and check out that website, by the way. Paul says, John, Daff and I saw it on London West End, and the Peter Pan one were both brilliant.
Oh, the play that goes wrong. Yeah, it's funny. It's really good. I didn't tell you.
Hello High Rollers is done by the same people, isn't it?
It is Mischief Theatre, yes. So Play That Goes Wrong has been played in the West End for a full 10 years now. And as a bit of a thing, because again, they're doing a world tour, but nobody in the show that I saw was from the London show. However, it was funny, and all my kids loved it. What's annoying about the whole thing? I don't know if I mentioned here. My kids asked, Aaron asked, when is the thing? This is like a week ago. And I just looked at my phone, looked at the, the wallet on the iPhone and went, last Thursday. So what happened was Bron and I bought tickets for ourselves. And that was it. And then she booked the ticket, the holiday in Iceland and everything else. So I said, I got one ticket. I'll take Leah. And then, the other two kids were just like, do you want to come? Yeah, okay, anyway. So I bought the other tickets, but I missed. The show was a week ago, and I had missed it because we were doing the renovations and everything else, and I just got my dates wrong and stuff. So I wasted $200 on tickets that I didn't go and see. So I bought 2 more tickets. So, but it was worth the money because it's a great show, funny as, and the sort of comedy that I like. It's just stupid stuff,
Yeah. It's the sort of comedy that suits you.
Yeah, just inane, stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Right, question. I need to put this piece.
So that's
the underneath. That? The underneath. It goes here.
Oh.
Yeah. But I've got to curve it.
Okay.
How the hell am I going to bend that?
I would soak it in water.
Oh, right. Okay.
Does steam work?
It does.
Yeah.
Joe says, but you got me hooked. I ordered a Yamaha Virago 1000. Nice. Well,
good kit. That's the one that Tiff did, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. That one. Showing there.
That's the one that beat me.
Let's zoom in on Tiffers.
She did an awesome job on that.
Beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, that's
very
awesome.
Nice.
Awesome job.
Yeah.
I love old motorbikes. Great.
Me too. I miss riding them.
Yeah. They're starting to get the same issue that like modern cars have, where like you need a bloody bachelor's in computer science to be able to work on them. Whereas the old ones, they're great. You know, like they've got a carby. So it's great. Do the points work? Yeah, cool. You got spark. Check your carby. Boom. Yeah, cool. Kick it over. Gold dust.
Yeah, I remember taking mine in for its MOT. And they said, "Oh, the indicator, the rear brake light doesn't work. So it's you're either gonna have to take it home and try and fix it and bring it back, or it's gonna be 50 quid." And I went, "I'll try and fix it and take it back, bring it back." I went home. 5 minutes later, I was on the way back to the garage. All it was the screw needed adjusted.
Oh,
on the lever.
Oh, is that just for the tension?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the foot brake going back to the activator for the brake light. I'd come off a bike and snapped the stock rear set, so I got some third-party rear sets for my Ninja and put those on. But you know the stock.
You had a Ninja.
Yeah, that was my first.
How many tank slaps did you get?
None.
None. Wow.
None. Although I did think it was a good idea to just throw the entire thing down on my leg, going about 65 down Kings Ave in Canberra. But no, I ended up just tensioning that with a zip tie between the foot brake lever and the existing pull spring. So, and that worked fine. I took that over the pits and they're like, whatever, man. If it works, it works.
I remember riding mine middle of the night, riding down the Mold Denby Road, which is like a really windy road. And I went over a pothole and the back end just sort of kicked a little bit. I was like, oh, corrected it. And I got home, put my motorbike in the garage next to my dad's motorbike. And the next day, my dad needed to get his motorbike out, so he picked the back end of my bike up to lift up the back end and shift it across. And he picked it up, moved it across, and put it down, and the whole back end just sat on the back wheel. He was like, what the hell? And when he looked, it snapped the rear suspension. And I hadn't noticed. I was so lucky not to come off that night. At 60 mile an hour down a country lane.
So here's the thing. My brother's scanning photos of the family and stuff. I honestly don't know which one I am.
I would say, as I'm looking at it, the one on the far right.
The what? I'd say I'd say far left is John. It's the one with the biggest head.
It's hot. Yeah, I'm one of those too. Like it's pretty mad.
John's the one with the biggest head. Let's face it.
Oh, it's Timmy.
What a handsome boy.
JT says, Gary Morris, ships are your liver and lima beans.
Liver and lima beans.
There you go.
Whatever that means, yeah.
Jeff says, hope everyone is having a good day. We are, Jeff. Thank you.
We are, Jeff. We're having a very good day. I'm doing something I've never done before.
Jeff says, I'm going to make a ship.
Bit.
Yeah. Jeff says, I'm going to make a ship this fall as I haven't finished the train wiring just yet. Soon as I get that done, I'm building the ship. Nice.
Yeah.
Paul says, John, we thought the timing was perfect. GM, steam the plates, Gary.
I could do that, but we haven't got a kettle.
Don't have a kettle?
No, we have a hot water. Because of my issues, we have a hot water dispenser.
Okay.
Your issues with tissues.
the issues where I'm not allowed to pick up a kettle and things like that because I might drop it.
And if you have one, then you'd be tempted to try.
Then definitely don't use an iron.
It's a good excuse to get out of doing housework, really, isn't it? If you think about it.
That's why I might just use the soak it in water.
Yeah.
Well, what you could do, Gary, is just pour yourself or do a cup of hot water and just hold it over it.
Yeah, I could do. But what I also could do is I could take it to Models for Heroes tomorrow and get Colin, who builds ships all the time, to do it for me.
Yes. I love Colin.
Joe says, yes, Tiff, loved it.
Yeah, I did enjoy the build.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need another
Came up
one.
wonderfully.
Wonderfully, Lily.
Wonderfully.
Yeah. JT says, cool bike, Tiff.
Thank you.
Check I've got the right piece. Paul says, I had a 1958 650 matchless. Nice.
17.
I had a chopper. Rally chopper, that was.
Yeah.
My son had a chopper. He built it himself.
So rally chopper is in like the push bike?
That's it.
Yeah, okay.
But my son, he built himself a proper easy rider type chopper.
My dad had the 600 diversion, then he gave that to me because he wanted to buy a Triumph Tiger 750. And then a year later, he got bored with that and bought a 1600 Triumph Thunderbird. Ooh. That was a big beast.
So my history with motorcycles is back when I was, 22 or something like that. I said, Dad, and he said, I said, I'm thinking about buying a motorcycle. And he said, were you? And that was the end of it.
So you bought yourself a scooter?
Yeah. Well, years later, when I was like out of his grasp.
Yeah, I moved out and then immediately went and got a bike license and bought a Kawasaki Ninja.
Yeah,
and then
I've got a scooter because literally I could park. In Melbourne, you can park anywhere you like except designated areas like outside Southern Cross Station, Parliament House, that sort of stuff. But you can park anywhere as long as you don't impede pedestrian access or fire egress. So Sydney doesn't do that.
Jake can't wait for his birthday next year when he's 16 because he can get a motorbike.
Yeah.
Which worries us with his track record.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Speaking of track record, JT says he started a motorcycle movie, Impossible Rider. Julian saying Shelfie/Nodge. Would heating the wood through a damp towel with an iron work to allow you to bend the wood? Yes, it would. It depends on the grain of the wood. But yes.
This has got flex in it.
Yeah. I would just soak it in water and then So I tend to try to use araldite where I can, which is the polyvinyl acrylate acetate, PVA.
Yeah.
Aquadear. But where I can't, I'd use super glue, knowing that it is brittle and it can break apart and everything else. But I would soak it, and when I take it out of the water, not dry it per se, just slowly bend it, keep on moving up and down.
Yeah.
And you'll get enough of a bend in it to be able to take glue easily, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
It's only that back bit that needs.
JT says, another idea for Gary, curve marks on the back of the wood.
Curve marks?
Yeah, curve mark. Where you cut partway through and bend it.
Like scoring paper.
Yeah. Ian says, tank slappers are not fun. Time really does slow down. Yes. I remember being sat at Junction once and there's a slight, I didn't realise I was on reserve tank. I'd forgotten. And I was on the way to the petrol station and there must have been a little bit of dirt in the fuel. And I went to pull away and I had no power, and all of a sudden the blockage cleared and I just went vroom, and like did a wheelie down the road.
Hooligan.
Yeah, I couldn't help it.
Hooligans.
I was trying to get the power, and all of a sudden the power appeared.
Oh no, I was accidentally fully sick.
Yeah. JT says, panel, Mexican liver with refried beans, bad idea. Oh.
Don't like liver.
I mean, I wouldn't condone taking anyone's liver, let alone, even Mexicans. But
I love
Not that there's
Mexicans.
anything wrong with Mexicans.
exactly, you shouldn't take their livers off them.
Come on, we've been doing well. We've been doing well.
I'm using it.
Yeah.
Don't
With a
worry,
nice-
no one's who's taken their liver taken by us has survived.
With a nice Chianti.
Bigfoot says, try the toaster for reshaping plastic. Jim says, Mum rode a Matchless 500, Dad rode a Norton 600. I want to ride Norton 850, but none of for sale.
Ah. So yeah, I have a
Steel.
Piaggio X7 Evo 300. Hoorah!
Yeah, I got a
I
little.
have Shanks's pony.
I'd ask you to look that up, but
little Honda
you will
Rebel
burst into
500.
fits of laughter.
All you got to do is watch that video from Frontline Hobbies, and you'll see it.
Yeah, you're right.
Which the
And if you look
Rebels
closely
are
down the
giant.
airfix aisle, you can see John hiding amongst the boxes waiting for Lady Sam to go in.
Yes. Paul says, GM, nice choice, mate. Oops, it is.
That's I've started procrastinating now.
Yeah, I've done the same because this doesn't have many pieces. There's pretty much 2 sprues that are really thin, and then a third one which is the bodywork. But as you see here, like it shows our piece. There we go. With lots of painting instructions. I've got flat black, chrome silver, flat aluminium, chrome silver, plus gold leaf, semi-gloss black, and all that sort of stuff going together. So all I'm doing now is just doing sub-assemblies. So that'll be chrome silver mixed with gold leaf. That'll be signal red with aluminium and brown. And yeah, so I am enjoying this so far. It's going to take a bit, but God, I love this car.
Yeah, there we go.
Be nice. Yeah, it helps to be passionate about what you're building, and yeah, this is
does.
one of them.
It really does.
How long would you recommend soaking this for, John?
A couple of minutes.
Not
Oh,
quite
so-
long enough for it to rot.
Yeah, just to wet the grain. That's all you need to do.
Okay. Where's my... Oh, what have I lost now?
Now, Mr. Angry. Ooh, got 20 likes. How are we doing well?
Yeah.
21.
Oh, there we go.
21. I am sick of putting stuff down somewhere safe.
Ha! I know all about that.
I know where it is. Oh, the F-35's had a crash.
Which
Oh,
I'm in communications with the Tamiya agent for Australia, trying to track down if I can get just that clear sprue that I'm missing.
from the swordfish.
Yes.
How's that going?
Well, he asked for a receipt, which I don't have, and said he can order it, like from Japan or whatever, but they don't have any spares in stock. And so I've just asked if he would be able to provide like a quote on kind of how much that would be, because I'd be more than happy to buy it. Yeah, because obviously I had a look, and you can't just. Funnily enough, no one's selling a 148 swordfish sprue F. So yeah, if he knows the people to talk to, then I'm more than happy to pay. So we'll
see when I contacted Revel about the wheels for that big boy locomotive.
Yeah.
I just emailed them the parts number, and they said, "Yeah, no problems, we'll send it." And they sent it the next morning, and it arrived the day after.
Yeah, but we are on the unos of the world.
True.
You understand that.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is big for me because normally I don't like reaching out to people at all. And it sounded very professional. I was like, "Yeah, good morning. I'm reaching out to you in your capacity."
Well, you are almost a teacher. So
I've still got it.
Tiff's put the link up for Models for Heroes there.
she has.
So if you're a veteran or serving member of Her Majesty's or His Majesty's forces, God, I still get it wrong.
Yeah, as do we all.
And a member of the UK Blue Light fraternity, you can self-refer to Models for Heroes on their website.
Yeah.
And become a beneficiary and get lots of nice kits.
They don't discriminate the police either. Just don't tell the rest of the members.
Oh, sorry.
Julia says, TTFN guys. Paul says, TTFN guys, once more, you helped keep the black dog away. See you soon. See you later, buddy.
I'll work
It's
here.
always wonderful to engage with people like you.
Yes. Julia says, I have a Yamaha XV1000 Virago model, courtesy of Bob. If I had a real bike, the words overbalance and splat would be relevant.
That's what that bike is. CXV 1000.
Yeah.
Oh.
JT says, panel, loving the chat today. Good luck with getting your floaty mojo on, Gary.
Oh, now he's got it. Once you're in.
No. I don't think. I don't think this will
got to the midriff yet. He's just about the knees.
I don't think this is going to become a regular thing, chaps and chapesses. And
you watch. Gary's going to be on the next stream with a crop top that says "I heart ships."
Wish I'd been a puddle pirate.
And Nodge was right.
I even
be a t-shirt.
But I must admit, I am so impressed with how that's gone together so far.
Yeah.
The bit I'm doing now is probably the trickiest bit.
So here's a question for you, Gary. Wooden ship or model train?
Probably model train.
No, that's interesting because
it's plastic. It's my preferred medium.
Yeah.
Although, never say never. Because you don't know. All joking aside, you don't know whether. I can't see myself getting on. I mean, the sales themselves for this kit are frightening me already.
Yeah.
And on the stringy bit that I can't have to mention, I'm dreading. So, because all they give you for the sale is a rectangular piece of fabric.
Yeah.
So I've got to cut the sail out. There is no pattern supplied.
Yeah.
So I reckon I can get away with this now.
I've had a rather productive stream. I've got all the rubber parts, and then I'm starting to get some brown panel liner over the rivets and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I've got a heap of German guys looking around my Porsche engine and a pig. But,
or dating, as they call
it. Yeah. So there's so many colours on this that this will be painted off stream if you like. But yeah, there'd be that one. Let's see. Chrome silver and gold leaf, metallic grey, red, and
wow.
that's just the bit at the back, and the rest of it will be. Oh, what do we got? Chrome silver gold leaf, aluminium frames, aluminium there, signal red on the inside there, a sort of tan or a beige fan blade, and everything else. So yeah,
That'll look really cool.
Yeah, this is a good suggestion, panel and chat. I think it didn't take much twisting, but my God, I love this car, and yeah, I'll try to do the best I can because I love it.
I think we can take it from that. John's quite happy with that.
Yeah, Bob says, so another floaty thing, but motorized with no rigging.
You see,
Sounds like Bob's already got plans.
I have got up there a 172nd Sunderland, which is a floaty thing.
Yes.
What's a Sunderland?
Flying boat.
I just had a thought.
Oh.
So there's a channel that I subscribe to, and I'm a supporter of. Not Mikey's, but it's another one. Jason on model kit stuff, and he's got a new group build done today. Wheelie things with wheels. So this ticks a box. First day of the month, and it's got 4 wheels, so I could do that.
Yeah. Why not? Oh, for the living out.
That's really, really cool.
Wheelie. Ian says, interesting. I remember Gary swearing a lot at the train.
Yes.
Hmm.
I remember that also.
David is saying, Gary, take a look at the Tamiya USSN Enterprise in 135th. A 1984 kit. I loved it. USS Enterprise. That's a ship.
That's an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be 1/350 scale?
Yeah, 1/35 would be absolutely ginormous.
Yeah.
Can't need a bloody.
Oh, and there's no PE on it.
That's what he's living in. That's his new house.
You pretty much could at 1/35.
Mm. Yeah, I built the USS Enterprise in Minecraft.
I was
really
fishing.
Yeah.
I was fishing in the Pumice Passage the other
Sorry?
day, which is it's
up to the second knuckle.
It's between like Queensland coast and Bribie Island, so it's right there, and there's a really nice little stretch. It's called the Pumice Passage. But there was a little like a thing tutting along. It had like 2 retirees in it, and they tied up on the dock where I was fishing. And I was like, "What is that, mate?" And he goes, "Oh, best thing ever, champ. It's a boater home." And I'd never heard of it, but like it's dead set a boater home, and it's they've got like a little TV and their little oven and stuff like that, and they just putt up the coast and stuff. That's what they're doing.
Wow,
awesome,
sweet.
Yeah, so there you go. Your 135th USS Enterprise can be your boater home.
See, last year I was going to do the Magic Factory, Gerald R. Ford.
Yeah.
But then I did the Magic Factory A4 Skyhawk, and I wasn't a fan of their instructions, so it sort of put me off.
I'm banned from the Magic Factory.
And then, of course, I had the incident with the shelf.
Yeah.
Is that a gay bar, Tim?
Anyway,
please leave our bartenders alone. Yeah.
Dave says no PE on it. Yeah. JT says panel. Ta-ta till tomorrow.
Cheers, John.
Hey, JT.
And David says missed out the O. Okay. So I've been making little clear box out of that plastic sheet stuff.
Oh, sheet.
What's that for?
So that is going to, because I've got 2 pegs there now. So that is going to go around there like that. And the wires will go through the hole. and then that is going to sit over the top of it, so that when I put the resin in, it doesn't go on top of the light.
Ah.
So I can put skulls up around it, and then that way, then when that's sat on top of it, the underneath of the ship will light up. It'll light up
Very
underneath the
good.
ship.
He's a clever boy, our Mikey.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right, we're at the 2-hour mark.
Oh. Oh. I'll have to. Quick.
Bobby,
Change back over.
Right. Well, that's
Okay, so what's the next step for you, Gary Morris?
the sides.
How do you do that in that kit?
Well, they are very thin and very flexible. They're thinner than that piece that I've just done. So,
Tiff, could we
looking
please zoom in on Gary so I can see the?
looking at the instructions,
Yeah.
you just build it up.
Okay.
So,
Individual planks, or are they like that last bit you stuck on? Okay.
but this is very thin, very thin.
What I'll do is soak it in water, and without waiting for it to dry, just bend it with your fingers, like gradually, like cracking it if you like, but with it being moist, that you'll be able to get it around the curve there.
Yeah. But no, that's all quite.
That's all right.
Cool.
Quite impressed with myself so far. Anyway,
good.
I haven't done anything on the Victory in a week or 2 weeks. I need to order a thing to get that started. But
A ting.
ting ting ting.
Right. Thank you all for joining us all today. Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
scary.
Done it again.
I think we've got quite a lot done. We've had a nice, relaxed day, I think.
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah. Yes,
Enjoyed it.
Quickly. Right.
Very good.
See you tomorrow. Me and Tiff, and if any of the others want to join in, they can
Yeah.
feel free.
I'll be
See you
back
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Do you want me to carry on working on the omnibus tomorrow, or do you want me to wait until next week?
It's your call. Depends where you are. I'm up to, I think, 28. So I've got the subframe together. I haven't touched it since last Tuesday.
Yeah, that's where I am.
Okay. Let's leave it on hold for another week because I'm really enjoying it.
All right. Well, I can always do something else. It's not a problem. Cool. Right. Yeah. So, Hulvar for now, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Hooroo.